Hi, back again. Next part. We're done with the other thing there, and now we make the entrance for the tourists. That is on the other side of the mountain there. And that here is the entrance to go into the castle there. And here you can get the tickets, and there it goes then in the city. So we built that P4 place, that here completely. So we start. Good. We see we need here this wall, so we build the wall at mesh cube. Scale down. Then scale X. And top view, scale Y. That should be the wall. And the wall is smaller here at the top part. So that means we simply make here a loop in. And then we take here this part and bring them up. That is the structure of that. We give them a little bevel. So Control B, move the mouse, roll the middle mouse button, left click to accept. Good. Then smooth it. So we have the first one. There must be cut hole in that we make later. What we make now is we give them the mark seams. So take that mark seam on the other side too. So mark seam and the down lines mark seam. Think we can get here one line too and here, and that is okay. So object, apply rotation scale. Here is this hole that we want to cut in for cannon or something else. I don't know why they there. We take a cube, scale Z, scale X. Yes. And that is a hole where the back is much smaller than the front. So we get there the back and scale them to the X, such like that. Good, that should be it. We must look that it is brighter, bigger than the wall itself. That is here not. So we have to make them longer so that we can go through the material. And we see that is the right position for that. Maybe it can a little bit greater than X, scale X. Yes. Good. There we must apply the rotation scale itself too. Then we get the name of it, cube 1, and we take that one here and say we take the modifier boolean, and there we say the object should be cube 1, and we want to the difference between the objects and apply that. Now we have the hole in, all good. Here we have a shading problem, that is because he tries to smooth that, but it is a flat panel there, and that you can't smooth, so we have to take flat there, and then that is good. So we cutted that in, so we have to mark seam that too. So we take here the front hole, mark seam, the back hole, mark seam, and one in the middle there. Good. Now we have another topology, so we have to apply the rotation scale, and then we can select all U to unwrap. File save. We need this wall material again. But I must look, I think that is not the same as the tower there is. So we look what we got. We got here in the texture folder. That is not that what we see there. It's more like that. I think that can be it. Old rounded 191. We must look, yes. Good. So we make the material. Entrance wall to stone wall material. Good. Then we have here to open up the node editor. Then we bring that to the side. We take here the UV image editor, and here that can close with N, so we have more space there. And now we take here the principal shader, we take here an image, open up, look in our texture folder. Where is our texture folder? Here. Yes, and we take, which stones are that? Oh, that looks also good. I must think about it. I think that's better. I'll take that. Yeah, good. So we need here the input texture coordinates. We need the vector mapping. And for now, that is okay. Vector with vector, UV with vector. It is a texture, so we take texture, and then we simply have all ready done, but we must scale that we get a better result. And I see here in this case we better take a unwrap from view, so we can get a better result. So such like that. When we grab it there, that looks good. Here the rest we don't see later, because it's for sure that is in the other wall. Good. We see here shading errors too, because this back here also gets moved and we need it flat. So the sides too can be flat, and then we have not these arrows there. Flat. Good. We see that's much too glossy. See it here in the preview. The gloss there is too high, and it's stone, and stone isn't that glossy, so we get here roughness, a high roughness in. Then we take from our texture the color as a displace, so we get that 3D effect there, but that is too strong, so we take here a converter, a mask converter, bring it between, so we can take here multiply and give them their 0.03 maybe, and you see it's there, the 3D effect, but not that hard, and that is what we would. Good. File. Save. Good. Next one. We need this here, so add here. Add mesh cube, scale down, and scale X. That is this gray thing there. Then we build the door itself. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, then top view, scale X, scale Y, so we have that, and then we only have to cut in this door there, so we go edit mode, Control R, make 2 loops in, roll the middle mouse button to get 2 loops, scale X to bring them more to the outside, Control R again, make a middle loop to the top part, there, and now we have to split that up here, so we Control R, make a middle loop, and then we take here this middle words and bring them a little up, so we have already that what we want. We only have to delete here these 2 words, X delete words, and it's open. Now we have to close here the faces, so F to close, here F to close, there, and there. Good. Here we have to bevel this edges there, so means that, and that. Control B, and the same on the other side. Control B. Good. So we have that. There is the top part a little bit bigger, so we can Control R, make there another loop in. Scale set 0 to get that straight one. Then we select here the top line complete and extrude scale that simply, so we have that bigger part there. Good. This one comes here on the top line, bring it in front, bring it up, bring it more to the side, and we look that must be bigger to the other side too, so scale Y to bring it out on each side. Good. Done that. We have here now to set the seams. Here we make a little bevel too, Control B. Then here we simply take each face and mark seam them. This face, mark seam, that face, and the sides, and the down bottom too. Good. Then we apply the rotation scale of it. Edit mode, select all, U2 unwrap. Here we take the bottom faces, mark C, then the inner lines, so that one here, this, and that. Mark C on the other side too, that one, that, and this one, mark C. Then we go here up 2, and here on the back 2, mark seam, and we go here long, and at the back 2, and mark that seam. Then we take the top line and mark seam the other top line, mark seam, then the outer line, mark seam, and one cut through that is there. Good. We are done that. So we can now apply the rotation scale again and U to unwrap. Good, we done that. We need here the same material there for this one. So we simply can take it, entrance wall, but we build another, I think. So I simply copy the material, Control C, A to select all, Control C to copy, then go here and call it door 2 entrance and plug it there. So we delete here all that is in and Control V to plug that in, and we have it there. Here we can make it also from view, then it's easier to handle that. Good, then that too. This here is a gray wood, I think. So we can try it. I must look fast. The wood what we have is here, that one. I think we have another one. So I look at my folder. You can get it from textures.com. That's all, not that I really want, but that one can be good. Test this gray style, but not really what I want. PBR materials, that is more the style, yes. I think that we can take, or that. I think we take that. Copy and place it in our folder. So then we have to make here the material. We call it Sturz and delete here all and Control V plug in, but we take here another image texture, so folder, and take this texture, then we have that, but we have to rotate 90 here, and then we have a gray wood there. That is good. Good. You see here the unwrap is wrong because we make it from view. So we have to make it here other way. So we mark them and then you unwrap them simply. Good. Here we don't see that later, that comes into the wall. Here we can make you unwrap 2 and that is good. So we can join them together as one and bring them to the wall. So done that. Now here comes a little wall like that and a round hole in. So we take that wall maybe and delete all the left so we have only that last, and extrude that simply till there. So we have that wall there and cut in there this door. Good. We have changed it, so object apply rotation scale. Then we have to build the door. So we take here add circle rotate x 90 degrees scale down. Then delete the down part and scale set to make it a little bit flatter. Then extrude that downward, F to close, A to select all, F to close, and extrude that back. That is the object for the cut. So object apply rotation scale, set the origin to geometry. That we have applied, I think. So we can now plug that in. The name is circle, so we click that and say here add modifier to boolean. It's called circle and we want the difference, so apply, and the hole is in. We can move that to the second layer, we don't need it in a moment, and that thing too, move to the second layer. So here we have now to mark the seams, so yeah, we can take it completely, so mark seam, and here also let's search here, yeah, mark seam. Good, we are done that. Thing here is now open. I don't know it's open overall or only here, but we try to close it, but we see it is closed. Good, that's fine. So we can take them and unwrap that normally. Then here this other one, we take the front and the back and say here from view, so we have that we scale a little, and then here the top part we also take from view, yes, U from view, and scale it a little. Good. So we done that door. It's a little bit high here, but you see there it comes high. That's normal. So bring it there. That is good. Oh, here we have to unwrap two. I see. So you unwrap, and on the other side then two, you unwrap. Good. We done that, so we can join that together. So we have that here. Shift D, make a copy. M to move and bring it to the second layer. When it crashes, we have some to get on with. Now we have to build the house. Sorry. My nose. Well. So, okay, we go. Add mesh, circle, cube. So then scale X, from the top, scale Y. That is good. Then we have to make here a loop in the middle for the roof. And then later, Control R again, comes here another roof out. Control R to make here one. And then we take that, and that. That we must get up. That is the roof. So that looks later. Good. We done that. A little bit higher maybe. That is good. We can get here a cut through, or here a cut through. I must think about that. Maybe here, that's good. So, tools, knife, and we get from that point to that point, space to cut. Same on the other side, from that point to that point, space bar to cut. Now that looks a little better. Good. And you see the down part is a little bit bigger than the rest, so we take here the complete down part and extrude that and scale that a little. The only point is that on this side we don't do that, because there comes the door, so we let it there. Now we have that thing done. We can make here the stone material itself a little higher. So that means when we cut here through, so knife from there to there cut, and from there to there, then we can get them out, extrude, or we go another way. Let's think about it. Now we make the other way. We Control R, we make a loop into that side and a loop to that side, and then we can take the faces, simply extrude and bring them up. That is a little bit easier than the other way. Here we have not the chance to get that out, so we have to cut there again, and then we have a face there that we can extrude to the set. Good. We done that. Now we have to seam that completely, and we have to bevel a lot, because that don't exist in real. So we take that here and that, Control B and bevel. That we should smooth directly if we can. So here to Control B to bevel. And roll. But here we can let it, because it goes in the wall, that goes into the stone, and that here we only have to bevel. Control B, roll. Same we make here at these lines. Control B. Good. And here too. Control B and roll. Same here on the roof there. good. And that should be it. So now we have to mark seam there. So that means this complete line, mark seam, that here, mark seam, that down part, the edges, here too, but we take here completely round. Oh, sorry. Heel again. I'm every time ill, I don't know why, but that is fact. Yeah. So we take that here. And complete round. Mark seam, then the down loop 2. So mark seam, here we take this middle line, mark seam, here 2, then we follow that line, and at the back this one and that one, and here the top parts, yes, and here the middle and this middle. Good, we done that. Mark seam, then here this line, that, and that here. Good. Mark seam, then there. Okay. There, that, and that. Good. Mark seam. On the other side, take that, and that. So, and now we have here a good unwrap for that. So we have to object apply the rotation scale of it. Then we take here and you unwrap. Then we have to get their windows in. We try to make it with loops and we see we can't loop there. So we have to use a boolean. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, take 3 of them, so array 3, get here a little bit more space and apply. So we have that. Then we apply the rotation scale of it and set it into the house. So think that can be it. So that's called cube 4. So we take here the boolean cube 4 difference apply. Good. We have the windows in, so we can move that here to the second layer. This windows must mark seamed, that is true, and mark seam, mark seam, and we delete the back faces of them because there comes later some class windows in, So we can mark seam here the back 2, mark seam, and here one line, mark seam. Good. Now we have another here, so object, apply rotation scale, and we have to look how the house looks from the inside when you go through that door. And you see there are 2 holes to cut in. Yeah, and then a wall goes here through the rock, and there is a door in. Then we have it. Good. So we make here 2 small things. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale set. Then Shift D, make a copy. Scale X. And that we join together and cut that into the side of our house. So at first we take them and scale Y, that we have more to get into. That is it. Then we object apply the rotation scale of it, set origin to geometry, rotate set 90, and there it should cut it in. So we bring it into. Here we have to apply again the rotation scale. That is called cube 5. So we take that boolean and cube 5 with difference apply. So we have that in. We can move that to second layer. Here, you know it. We have to mark seams. We have to delete normally the back face, but that here isn't open. That is only a hole. Here it is open, so we only faces, we open that. Then we take here the outer line and mark that seam, the inner line too, and this down cut here. Good, we done that. That's all we need. We object apply again the rotation scale, set the origin to geometry, file, save. We need here this stone material too, so we call it house 3 entrance, wall stone. Good. We take that material from the other, so Control V, we plug that in, so we have that. Here we can try a normal unwrap, so such like that, maybe too big, so we should scale that other way. We try here Smart UV project. That is not good. So we have to do the other way. We take that front here and simply U from view and make it there. Then we take this faces, U from view, and scale that too. So we got that, and then we make it from that side. But without that, U unwrap from view. That is good, nearly good. So then we take that here, U from view, and scale that 2. So we have that. The rest we don't see, so it isn't important that to make correct, but if you want you can do that. Here comes the roof material on it, so that is okay. Here we can take that one, scale down, rotate 90, scale down, then this one, rotate 92, and scale that up, rotate 90 as I said, so that, and here the bottom, rotate 90 and scale. Good. So we have that. File, save. Then we need this roof material, so we make a plus, new, roof, entrance 1. There we can delete the material and make our other material in, but in this case we take here texture from the roof, that is there, and then we plug them on there. So we have that, we rotate that 90, then rotate 180 and scale that down. So it's like that. The same we make on the other side. So we take them and give them this roof entrance material, rotate -90, wow, rotate 180 and scale down. Good. Here we see that it is wrong turned, so rotate 180, and on the other side too, rotate 180. Good. That was it. Here comes out little those stones, and there must be the class in. So we add mesh cube, scale down, and bring it there into the window. So scale X, scale Z, scale Y. So we have that, and that should be class. So new, call it class, it is class, so class. Class material is a little different to the other. So we take here, not diffuse, we take here class shader, but that throws shadows itself, and that makes it dark. And because of that, we have to take a mix shader and input light path that says how the light goes through objects. And we take here the shadow ray from the light path. That means the shadows shouldn't be there in the class, so it looks much lighter. So we take that shadow ray as a factor, and the mixer needs another shader, so we take here transparent shader and plug them on, and then we have a clear material of class. So Shift D we place there in the other holes too. And also add the one side there, so Shift D, rotate set 90 and bring it out and into. Good. So here comes this little things out. I told it before. So we scale Z and scale Y. We mark that seam. We apply the rotation scale. We take there a smart UV project unwrap and take here the other entrance stone material on it, and then we have here this board in a stone look, and that we plug here into and bring it Shift D to the other two, and on the side too, so Shift D and rotate set 90 and bring it down. Good. So we can join that together. Join. And the house is done. We plug that here on 2 and a little down. So we done that. Here is rock later, so you don't see anything from that. That is good. So we join them both together and we have that complete one. Shift D, make a copy, M to move to second layer, and next time we make it from the inner side, this walls, towers and all, and then we start to go in the city and model that all. Good, we done that, so hope it makes fun and we see us in the next tutorial. See you, bye.